You know, I was just watching my mom yesterday. She walked into the kitchen, opened the fridge, and just stood there like she was totally blank.
Oh, yeah. The classic fridge freeze, I mean, we have all been there.
Right. We all do it. But, well, I could see this flash of real fear in her eyes, like she was secretly wondering if this was the start of something bad.
That fear is so heavy, and it is just so common for folks my age.
Yeah, as an adult child watching her, it is hard to know what to say. You don't want to make a big deal out of it, but you also worry.
Exactly. You worry, and she worries, but nobody wants to talk about it.
Hmm.
But the funny thing I have noticed over the years is that the folks who stress the most over a forgotten word,
Mm-hmm.
the ones who get really anxious about it, they're usually doing just fine.
Wait, really? The ones who worry the most are fine?
Most of the time, yes,
Yeah.
because they are paying close attention.
Hmm.
The folks who just brush off those little slips, the ones who just say, oh, I am just getting old, those are usually the ones who might need to pay a bit more attention to what their body is telling them.
That is such a wild shift in how I normally think about it. Because you always assume the panic means something is wrong.
Right. But noticing the slip means your brain is still highly aware. It is when you stop noticing the slips that things might be shifting.
That makes so much sense. And it really changes the whole mystery of it. Because my friends and I, we talk about our parents all the time, and we always wonder, what is a normal aging thing, and what is a real warning sign?
It is the ultimate question, right?
Hmm.
And I think a lot of the fear comes from how we view our bodies as we get older. We tend to view the brain like an old car engine.
Oh, yes, like the parts are just wearing out.
Exactly. Like there is a set amount of miles you can drive and then things just rust and break down.
Hmm.
But from my own life and from talking to so many friends going through this, that is just not how it works at all.
So how should we look at it?
I like to think of it more like a cell phone
Hmm.
or a computer.
Okay, a phone.
Yeah.
Like the battery is dying.
Not even the battery. Think about when your phone gets really slow and laggy. When you try to open a message and it just freezes.
Yeah, that drives me crazy.
Right. But when that happens, you do not throw the phone away and say it is broken forever.
No, usually I just have too many apps open at the same time.
Yes, exactly. The phone is not broken. It is just running out of power to handle all those tasks at once.
Yeah.
It lacks the free space to open that new app quickly.
Oh, wow. So when my mom stands in front of the fridge, her brain is not broken. She just has too many apps open.
That is a great way to put it. The brain takes so much energy to run. I mean, it is a tiny part of your body weight, but it is an absolute energy hog. It needs so much blood flow, so much oxygen, just to keep those daily tasks running smoothly.
So if the energy drops even a little bit, the whole system just lags.
Exactly. If there's a little less blood flow, or if you are tired, the signals just do not jump from cell to cell as fast. It is a power issue, not a broken part.
That just takes so much of the fear out of it. It changes it from, oh no, I am losing my mind, to, oh, my phone needs a quick reboot.
Right. It shifts the whole feeling from fear to just simple interest, just being curious about what your body needs today.
So if the fridge freeze is just a normal glitch, what are the hidden signs? Like, what are the things we should actually be looking for in ourselves or our parents?
Well, the hidden signs are much quieter. It is not usually about losing your keys.
Okay, what is it then?
A big one is feeling deeply, deeply tired after a busy social event.
Really? Just being tired.
Mental fatigue.
Yeah.
Like think about a noisy family dinner. Lots of voices, kids running around, plates clinking.
Yeah, my dad used to love those, but lately he just kind of checks out. He sits in the corner and gets really quiet, and then he wants to go home early.
That is exactly what I mean.
Yeah.
If your brain is working hard, trying to process all that noise, trying to filter out the kids yelling so he can hear you talk, that takes a massive amount of brain power.
So it is using up all his open apps.
Yes. All his power is just trying to sort the noise, so he gets tired quickly. Another hidden sign is having to read the same page in a book 3 or 4 times before you actually get what it means.
Oh man, I do that now when I am stressed.
We all do. Because stress is a huge app running in the background. High cortisol levels just drain your brain's power.
So if I notice my parent pulling back from loud places or getting tired easily in a group, I should not assume they're just becoming grumpy.
No, never. They are not grumpy. Their system is just working on overload. They're managing their energy. And for adult kids, understanding that is so huge, it takes away the friction.
That makes me feel kind of guilty, honestly. I have definitely pushed my dad to stay longer at family parties, thinking it was good for him.
Do not feel guilty.
Mm.
We just do not talk about this stuff. We expect people in their 70s to have the same social stamina they had at 40, and when they do not, we think something is wrong.
Right. We just want them to be exactly how they used to be.
But the beauty is the brain can always adapt. The brain is always changing. It has this amazing trait where it can build new paths at any age.
Wait, really at any age? Because
Huh.
I feel like society tells us that after 60, it is just a slow slide downhill.
That is totally false. Your brain can build brand new routes, new habits, new ways of thinking well into your 80s and beyond. The hardware does not stop working. It just needs the right kind of care.
Okay, so if it is not too late, how do we figure out where we are starting from? Like, how do I know what my dad's baseline is without dragging him to a cold, scary clinic for a huge test?
That is a great question because going to a clinic can cause so much stress that they perform poorly just from the fear.
Exactly. White coat fear is real.
Very real.
Hmm.
So I have this little routine I do with my friends. It is not a formal medical thing. It is more like a gentle mirror, just to see where we are at on a given
A
Tuesday.
gentle mirror. I love that. How does it work?
It takes about 3 minutes. There are 3 little steps. The first one is picking 3 random simple words,
Like what?
like apple, river, lamp.
Apple River lamp? Okay.
You say them out loud, and then you just go about your business for 2 whole minutes, talk about the weather, drink some tea, and then you try to bring them back.
Just to test the short-term memory.
Right. It tests how well you can save a new file and open it right back up.
Okay. What is step 2?
Step 2 is about space and sorting. You close your eyes, and you try to picture a blank clock face.
Like an old school analog clock.
Yes. And you mentally place all the numbers, 1 through 12, exactly where they belong in the circle.
Wait, let me try that. 12 at the top, 6 at the bottom, 3 on the right, 9 on the left. It actually takes some focus to picture the spaces between 1 and 2.
Right. It is not just a memory thing. You are forcing your brain to figure out physical space and logic at the same time. It makes different parts of your brain talk to each other.
That is wild. It feels simple until you close your eyes and really try to hold the picture steady.
Exactly. And the final step is a speed check. You set a timer for 1 minute, and you try to name out loud as many different fruits as you can think of.
Oh, that sounds fun. Like a game show.
It is fun. Most folks can list about 12 to 20 in a minute. It just checks how fast your brain can search its files and pull up the right folder.
Okay, but let me play the nervous kid here. Let us say I do this with my mom. We do the clock, we name the fruits, and then I ask for the 3 words, and she remembers apple and lamp, but she completely blanks on river. The word is just gone.
Right.
Do I panic? Is that the sign that we need to rush to the doctor?
No, you never panic.
Mm-hmm.
This is just a mirror, remember. If she misses a word, it does not mean the hardware is broken.
What does it mean then?
It means we look the whole picture. Did she sleep poorly last night? Is she stressed about a bill? Is it 3 in the afternoon, which is when our energy naturally drops anyway?
So all of those things can block the word from coming back.
Absolutely. A bad night of sleep can totally block your access to the word river.
I have a dear friend, Sarah, down in Arizona. She is in her early 60s.
What happened with Sarah?
She tried a little memory check like this and completely failed the word recall. Could not remember a single one.
Oh, wow. I bet she was terrified. She was shaken, for sure. But instead of letting the fear take over, she just looked at her habits. She realized she was hardly drinking any water, and she was staying up late watching the news, getting all stressed out.
Oh, yeah. The late night news will definitely spike your cortisol.
Right. So she made tiny changes. She started drinking a big glass of water every single morning. She took a short walk around the block, just 15 minutes. And she turned the TV off earlier to get better sleep.
And did it help?
Within a few weeks, that mental fog just lifted. Those moments where the word was stuck on the tip of her tongue, they almost completely went away.
Just from water, walking, and sleep. That seems too simple.
I know it sounds simple, but the body is so deeply connected. Think about the sleep part. People think sleep is just resting your eyes.
Yeah, just turning the machine off for a while.
But the brain does not turn off. It actually goes to work. When you get deep sleep, your brain cells literally shrink down in size.
Why they shrink? Like physically get smaller.
Yes. They get slightly smaller so that fluid can rush through the spaces between them. It is like a nightly wash cycle.
Oh, wow.
The fluid washes away all the waste and the junk that builds up from thinking all day. If you do not get good sleep, that wash cycle never happens.
So the junk just stays there.
Exactly. It builds up, it causes a bit of swelling or inflammation, and that slows down how fast you can think.
That makes perfect sense. If your kitchen floor is covered in trash, you cannot walk across it very fast.
That is a perfect way to put it.
Wow. So Sarah just gave her brain the chance to run the wash cycle, and she got her memory back.
Yes. And it is not just sleep that clears the path. We also have to think about where our brain spends its energy during the day. Like hearing, for instance.
Hearing? What does hearing have to do with memory?
Everything. This is something that catches so many folks off guard. When you have some hearing loss and you do not use an aid, your brain has to work so hard just to catch the words.
Oh, I see.
It is pulling all its power, all its focus, just to figure out what the person across the table is saying.
So if my dad is using all his energy just to hear me.
He has no energy left to actually save the memory of the chat. You might think he forgot what you talked about, but his brain never had the power to save the file in the first place.
Wow, that hits hard. My dad has been refusing to get his hearing checked for years. He says they are too expensive, but I know it is a pride thing.
It is always a pride thing, and it is so understandable. Nobody wants to feel like they are fading. We view hearing aids as a sign of weakness.
Right, like admitting defeat.
But if we change the view, if we see a hearing aid as a tool to free up your brain power so you can stay sharp and engaged, it changes the whole talk.
That is a much better way to frame it with him. Not, Dad, you're going deaf, but Dad, let us make things easier on your energy.
Exactly. It is about keeping him in the loop. Because staying connected with people, having real talks, that is the best thing you can do for your brain.
So keeping social is better than, say, sitting alone doing a crossword puzzle. Because I have been buying my mom those giant books of crossword puzzles thinking I was saving her mind.
I love crosswords. They are fun. But here is the secret. Doing a crossword puzzle mostly just makes you really good at doing crossword puzzles.
Really? It doesn't, like, act as a shield for the brain.
Not a full shield, no. It only uses one specific path in your mind.
Right.
To really build new paths, you have to challenge your body and your mind at the same time.
Like doing something totally new.
Yes. Novelty is key.
Yeah.
I have a buddy, Michael, up in Ohio. He is in his mid-70s, and he was starting to repeat his stories a lot.
Yeah, that is a common one.
His kids were getting worried. But instead of buying him a brain game on an iPad, he decided to take up woodworking in his garage.
Woodworking. That takes a lot of focus.
So much focus. Think about what his brain has to do. He has to read a paper plan, figure out how it looks in real life, measure the wood, and use his hand safely to cut it.
Oh, I see. His eyes, his hands, and his logic are all working together at once.
Yes. It forces the brain to fire signals across all different zones at the same time. And within about 6 months, his kids noticed he was so much more present.
Because he was literally building new paths in his head while he was building birdhouses.
Exactly. And it gave him a real sense of pride, too. Doing things with your hands, making something real, it is deeply healing.
I love that. So sleep washes the brain, hearing aids free up energy, and new hobbies build new paths. But what about fuel? Like what we eat or drink, does that actually matter for brain fog?
It is huge.
Yeah.
Because the brain needs quality fuel to run all those paths.
Yeah.
And the most basic fuel is just plain water.
Water. You mentioned, Sarah, drinking water first thing in the morning.
Yes. Your brain is mostly made of water. So even if you are just a tiny bit dry, your body chemistry gets thrown off, the signals slow down.
And most of us wake up dry anyway.
Right. And then what is the very first thing we do? We drink coffee.
Oh, guilty. Huge mug right away.
And coffee pushes water out of your body. So you are starting your day with a dry, foggy brain. If you just drink a large glass of water before you touch your coffee, you hydrate those tissues first. It is the easiest win for your daily energy.
Okay, water before coffee. I am texting my parents that rule today. What about food? If I skip breakfast, does that really make me forgetful?
Missing one meal won't ruin you.
Hmm.
But if you make a habit of it, your blood sugar starts going on a roller coaster ride.
Spiking up and crashing down.
Right. And the brain needs a slow, steady stream of fuel. When your blood sugar crashes, your brain just goes into power-saving mode.
Just like the phone when it hits 10%.
Exactly. The screen gets dim, things move slow. If you eat a solid breakfast, maybe some eggs, or half an avocado weight. The healthy fats and protein keep that fuel steady for hours.
Fats are good then.
Very good. Foods like fatty fish, like salmon, they have these amazing fats that actually help build the outer wall of your brain cells.
Oh, so the cell itself gets stronger.
Yes, it keeps the cell flexible so signals can pass through easily. And things with deep colors like blueberries, they help cool down that hidden inflammation we talked about.
So it is not about going on some crazy strict diet. It is just adding good things, water, eggs, some berries.
Keep it simple. I have a neighbor, Jennifer, down in North Carolina. She is about 68. She was feeling that heavy mental fog every afternoon.
What did she do?
She did not change her whole life. She just stacked the simple things. Water in the morning, a 15-minute walk to get oxygen flowing, a solid egg breakfast, and a strict bedtime.
And the fog lifted?
Were lifted entirely.
Yeah.
She said she felt like she woke up from a long nap. The small daily choices just add up, and the brain loves routine.
It is amazing how fast the body can heal when you give it what it needs. But let me ask you this. What if my mom is 78, not 68?
Okay.
Is there a point where it's just too late? If she did not eat salmon in her 30s or do woodworking in her 50s, has the ship sailed?
That is the biggest myth of all. The ship never sails. The research from so many corners shows us that the brain responds to care at every single stage of life,
Even at 80?
even at 80 and beyond. Adding a short walk for oxygen or drinking more water brings instant daily benefits.
That is so hopeful.
It really is.
Yeah.
Health is not some final place you arrive at. It is a direction you choose every single day.
It makes me realize that occasional forgetfulness really is just a normal part of being human.
Yeah.
If you are stressed or tired or in a loud room, you are going to forget a name.
Yes. Your hardware is fine. You just need to manage the apps.
And the power we have to support our parents and ourselves with just a glass of water or a quiet space is huge.
It is huge.
Mm.
And it makes you think, we spend so much time looking for a magic pill or a new app to fix aging.
Right. We want a quick fix.
But our bodies are deeply wired to crave simple movement, to learn new skills, and most of all, to connect with other people.
The human connection is the real medicine.
Exactly. Maybe the ultimate brain fuel is not something you swallow. Maybe it is just staying deeply, truly engaged with the people and the world around you.
I love that. What new thing could we all try today that might just wake up those paths in our mind? It is such a beautiful challenge.
These thoughts, these questions, they don't have to stop here. Wellness Geeks Seniors has many more podcasts and videos just like this one. Subscribe to the channel and explore other episodes. They all flow the same gentle way. If this podcast felt genuinely useful to you, share it with even one person in your life. That one share can bring a real change in someone's life. And it helps Wellness Geeks Seniors reach more people who truly need this. If this brought you real value, look for the Join button right next to the Wellness Geeks Seniors logo below this video. Click it and become a member of the Wellness Support Circle. Your support helps honest health awareness reach thousands who are silently struggling. Wellness Geeks Seniors moves forward because of you. Thank you so much from the heart for being here.